bare your soul before him, snot and tears and everything else under the sun, because your posture to him is in humility. And you understand, great God, I need you. And I know that you are the one who can see me through this situation. Verse 10 is where we get to the point of seeking God's will. It says, may your kingdom come soon. May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. He is. Everything that he is in heaven, we need him to be here on earth. We need him again to be that mighty, powerful creator, that protector, that keeper, that healer, that deliverer. We need that here on this earth way more than we need him anywhere else. When we get to heaven, he's just going to continue to be that. But we need it here because this earth is the opposite of all of those things. We understand in seeking his will that his will should come before our own desires, anything good from us. And so when we reside on this earth, everything that he is, again, in heaven, we need him to be right here on earth. In verse 11 is when we begin to make our petition to him. Give us today the food that we need. We have to understand that what God provides for us is not always what we want, but it is always going to be exactly what we need. Everything that he provides for us is for our making. When you think about, again, the Israelites being delivered, they were out there in the wilderness and they were complaining about being hungry. And in their hunger, God provided for them this mysterious manna from heaven. Manna from heaven. And in fact, manna means, what is this? They didn't know what this was, but they were sustained in that. Now, if it were you or me, I can honestly promise y'all, I've been out there like, I need some chicken. I need some mashed potatoes. I need some cornbread. Where is the sweet tea? But God provided them with manna, which was everything that they needed to sustain them until they made it into the promised land, where the land would be flowing with milk and honey for them to have whatever they needed available to them. Jesus, even in his own petitioning for God's will, before the crucifixion, he was a man here on this earth. And before he went to be crucified, there was anguish in him, where he even wanted to come out of his situation, and his prayer was, take this cup from me. But then he prayed it right back into his will. But if it be your will, I will do it. Sometimes the things that God has